This is one of the most insane experiments I've ever done in my life. I've dry-aged beef in MSG, and the result was something unexpected. It turned out delicious, and most importantly, something I thought I would never do. And that was done with regular MSG. However, my audience told me that this is the MSG from France. And when I open up the packaging, this is what is inside. From tasting it just like this, I gotta tell you, it is powerful. And most importantly, it smells different. Kind of like stinky feet. But at the same time, the taste is quite nice. However, as you already know, if I try to put this on a steak, it's just gonna completely fall off. So I went ahead and threw everything into my spice grinder, ground everything up, and this is what I was left with. Perfect French onion soup powder. Is it gonna be better than salt, pepper, and garlic powder? Well, you guys said yes. And today I'm determined to find out if that's true. However, when I was purchasing it, there was many different options to choose from. The first one was the most popular, and this was the second most popular version. So I said, you know what? Let's try different ones to see which one is better. I did the same exact thing though. I blend everything up into powder so that we can use on our steaks. Talking about that, these are the three we'll be using for today's cook. They are choice grade New York strip, 1.5 inches thick, and just perfect specimens of steaks. And since we have three of them, this is how it's gonna go down. The first one is going to be our control. A little bit of salt followed by freshly ground black pepper and garlic powder. The second one, on the other hand, I first seasoned it with salt followed by the first French onion soup powder. That's it. The third one, I did the same exact thing. A little bit of salt followed by the second French onion soup powder. And as you can clearly see, I was quite generous. As now the only thing left to do is to go ahead and season both sides, throw them in the bag, vacuum seal them, and they are now ready for sous vide. Talking about that, I'll be cooking all of them in the same container at 129 degrees Fahrenheit for 2 hours. This will allow them to cook to perfection. As that was cooking though, it was perfect because it allowed me time to go ahead and make an incredible side dish. And this one is ridiculously easy to make. Everything starts off with these potatoes. Now they were all sliced the same size, and I also like to peel them. After giving them a quick rinse, I went ahead and dried them up as much as possible. Now into our cast iron skillet, I placed all of them on the bottom. Once that was done, I seasoned it with salt followed by freshly ground black pepper. As the next thing is to go ahead and throw in some ground beef. Yes, straight on top of it. It is a one-pan side dish. We're trying to make this as convenient as possible. Once everything was filled up, I also went ahead and seasoned the meat. First with a good amount of salt, followed by freshly ground black pepper, garlic powder, smoked paprika, and a tiny bit of parsley. Then I went ahead with a second layer of potato, making sure that I covered the entire meat. And just like before, I went ahead and seasoned it as well. A little bit of salt followed by freshly ground black pepper and a good amount of olive oil. It is important to season every single layer. That way it will ensure that this thing is very flavorful. Now the next thing to do is to go ahead and cover it up. As into the oven it goes at 450 degrees Fahrenheit for 45 minutes. As that was happening, I went ahead and made a simple cheese sauce. It first starts with a good amount of egg. Beat them up and add in some oregano followed by heavy cream, a good amount of smoked Gouda, a tiny bit of salt followed by freshly ground black pepper, and mix it up. As by this time my potato was fully cooked. So I went ahead and placed that cheese sauce right on the top, and into the oven it goes for an additional 10 minutes. Once the time is up, I took it out and look, this is what you're left with. Now you don't want to serve it right away, this thing is piping hot. So after about 20 minutes, I went ahead and cut up a slice. And this is what you're left with. An easy, simple dish that anyone can make. Now I know what you're thinking, how is it gonna taste? Well, you're about to find out real shortly. As by this time, my steaks were fully cooked. So I went ahead, opened them up, set them down on a cooling rack, and as you can see, they are very wet. And wet steaks with sous vide searing does not go well together. So I made sure to pat them dry really good. Because I know exactly what you're thinking. I know they don't look that good right now, but watch this.
All right, everybody, here we got our beautiful steak, a nice, beautiful side dish as well. Today, everything is just beautiful, everybody, except these two, obviously. No.
Oh!
I'm just kidding.
You guys hungry or what?
Starving. I'm just gonna point out, we got some thick cuts today.
That's right. Thick is always better, everybody. Remember that.
Always.
It is a little experiment. Let me know your honest opinion. We're gonna go in this one right here. Oh. Smells delicious, huh?
Why do steaks smell, taste? It's just so good.
Is there anything better than steak?
No.
Damn, that was quick, Angel.
Enough talking, let's give this a go. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. It surprises me every single time how soft a sous vide steak is.
If you never had it, just try it. You will thank all of us later. I promise you.
It's pretty good.
All right, let's go for the second one. You ready? Please dig in. Curious to find out how it's gonna taste. Does it smell different? Oh, yes.
It smells oniony. And I don't know if I like
Say
that.
it like it is, Leo. It smells like feet.
No, this doesn't smell very appetizing.
I think it smells good.
It smells good. I guess it smells a little bit like feet, everybody.
Is that what this is?
No.
The sous vide feet experiment?
No, that's
powder.
terrible. They might do that stuff on OnlyFans, but not on sous vide everything. Enough talking. Let's give it a go. Give us an honest opinion. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. Oh,
Whoa.
that's real good.
That tastes a million times better than it smells.
I was very scared, but I am very happy right now. It's a delicious steak.
I think Leo was right. I think it is something oniony.
The actual flavor of the steak doesn't really change too much, but the steak juices change completely. It's pretty good though. I like it.
Amazing, everybody. Very delicious.
I think that's the trick when you're like adding some sort of flavor to steak is when you keep that steak flavor still like around, that's when it always works out.
And then it just enhances and just brings out a better flavor. That's what happened with this steak right here. Very, very surprisingly delicious.
Absolutely agree.
Now, with that being said, I said we go for the side dish so that we can cleanse our palates. Now, I will say this, for this side dish here, I highly recommend putting a little bit of hot sauce. Nick, would you do the honors, please? Nick is
That's his hand. That was his hand. You saw it.
Nick is very camera shy, but this is Nick right here. One time we got him.
He appeared on camera. It looked like Sasquatch. He was like, oh no, they got me. He ran out of frame.
Let's give this a go. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. That was good.
Potato, ground beef, eggs, cheese. Is there any way that that's not gonna be good?
I love the different textures. The beef is nice and well seasoned. The egg is nice, fluffy, and delicious. All comes together really, really nice and makes a great side dish.
Love it, give it a try. Now, let's go for the last one, yeah?
Let's do it.
Let's go. Okay, dig in. Let's give this one a go and let you guys know. Cheers, everybody.
Oh,
Oh,
Completely different.
you can tell that onion flavor is way more potent on this one.
Much more powerful.
yeah. This one tastes a lot more like onion.
And I think this one overpowered it a little bit too much.
The second steak has a really good balance between steak flavor and that oniony taste in the juices. This one, the onion is just way too powerful and it overpowers the beef flavor that you get.
100% agree with you, Leo.
This one tastes a little bit more like an artificial onion flavor. You get what I'm saying?
I agree. It's a little fake.
Almost like a Funyun.
You guys are absolutely right. This is the French onion soup experiment. So I basically use French onion soup seasoning to season the steaks. Now, it is quite different, the flavor between them. Our winner, which is this one here, is the green package. That one tasted better. The other one, not so much. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, be sure to subscribe for future videos. Remember, if you are interested in anything I use, everything's always in the description down below.
After years perfecting it, it's finally available for purchase. Guga's Rub. My rub has been the go-to for many of you, and now this new revamped formula is better than ever. It's amazing on beef, pork, lamb, chicken, and my favorite, burgers. This rub is what I use in 90% of everything I cook. Get yours now at shopgugafoods.com. The link will be on the description.
Guga's Rub, baby. Get yours now at shop.gugafoods.com. Link will be on the description. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Take care, buddy. Bye-bye.